My husband does so much around the house these days and with the kids, and I hardly have any energy to even play with them. I don't want them to see me feeling like this, but it's hard to pretend all the time.
When someone gets diagnosed with a serious illness, it often leads to changes in your relationships, in particular in your family relationships. And what's normal sometimes has to change. And I know people can really struggle with that. And I wonder what your thoughts are for people who are dealing with that.
Absolutely. I mean, serious illness, cancer, it's a huge experience, a very distressing one, and it affects everybody around. And therefore, changes are inevitable, big changes, and they can be very, very hard to adjust to, but they need to be named and discussed. So, for example, you might, as a partnership, have done things as equals, so sharing the childcare, sharing the domestic chores. You might have felt like you could look after each other in equal measure. And then cancer comes along and one of you is the patient and one of you is doing all the care, or it seems that way. So if we're not careful, we can assign interpretations to those things and take blame and feel self-critical, that kind of thing. So it's important to sit down and name what the changes are and validate the fact that they are inevitable, many of them. I think it's also important that if you want to navigate your way through some of these challenges, that you do seek professional help if you're finding the conversations hard to have together.
Yeah, that's really good advice. I'm also thinking about how couples and families can retain a sense of normality. So one example would be setting some boundaries around when you speak about the illness and when you don't. Otherwise, sometimes illness talk can take over all the conversations. And there's other simple things like setting activities that make you feel more like yourself, the sorts of things that you would have done before you become unwell.
Experiencing some anxiety or negative thoughts is a normal part of the cancer journey, but doesn't have to have a serious or long-lasting impact on your life. Help is available, so please speak to your cancer team, cancer charity, or support organisation for more information about cancer specialist counselling.